everyone, I'm Nikada Chitrawati. I'm very happy to see you again, and today I'm going to give you short presentations about models of teachings. So before moving forward, I would like to give you an overview about the change in the old teaching models to the new paradigm teaching models, in which the previous teaching models were characterized by students were loaded up by cognitive values, only with cognitive values, and then it's characterized by teacher talking and then exhorting and drilling students, taking them through their paces in grinding fashions. So it was a teacher-centered kinds of instructions. Meanwhile, the new paradigms of teaching models include such kind of activities in which the students experience real-life problems and using variety of teaching media such as film, video recording and playback, simulations, experiment, role-playing, and dozens of teaching models that includes the immersions of information and also technological to support the teaching and learning process. So it is a student-centered kinds of instructions. And then I would like to tell you that all of the discussions in this presentation is based on the book written by Bruce Joyce, Marsha Wills, and Emily Calhoun, entitled Models of Teachings, which is published by Pearson Education in 2015. So let's move on to the definitions of teaching models derived from the definitions of the word teachings, which means the environment to facilitate the teaching and learning process. Models of teachings is defined as a way of building a nurturing and stimulating ecosystem within which the student learn by interacting with its components. So the educators provide the student with such kind of rich learning environment to support the students in the teaching and learning process. And then various model pulls students into particular types of content such as knowledge, values, and skills. So it's not only about loading up the student with cognitive values, but also give a student with combinations between knowledge, values, and also skills, and increase their competency to grow in the personal, social, and academic domains. So it's really a balance of cognitive, affective, and psychomotor aspects. And then the last one is teaching model is used in various ways, ranging from the planning and then using lesson units and curricula to design and develop instructional materials that includes the immersions of informations and technological tools in learning process. And then although there are various kinds of teaching models, but I believe they have some characteristics in common, so that there must be a common characteristic across all teaching models. Starting from all teaching models provide a student with an activity that help them in learning and know what to learn. So students know what to do and what is the goals of the learnings, and then it's derived from the root of philosophy, constructivism. So it's constructivist orientation in which the student learns naturally. And then since the new paradigm teaching model provides students with a rich learning environment, so it's allowed the scaffolding process of learning occur in which the student learn from the environment and maximize the use of zone proximal development. And then it includes the 21st century skills. So the new teaching paradigms includes the 4 skills such as communicative, creativity, critical thinking, and also collaborations. Besides, it also includes the digital literacy and also the cultural literacy. And then the formative assessment and adjustment, in which the new paradigm teaching models are characterized by the use of authentic assessment. And then again, it's make use some activities that encourage students to have divergent ideas, a way of thinking, a way of creating something, way of arguing and give information, and also create a product of something during the teaching learning process. And then the main activities in the 21st century learning and also the new paradigm teaching model is collaborative and also cooperative skills, in which the student work in a group, have a discussion, communicate ideas, respect others, and listen to someone speaking, and also increase their social awareness during the teaching and learning process. And the last one is about cultural literacy and also global awareness, in which the students are expected to be able to focus and strengthen their local culture, and then gain any information related to another culture in order to make connections with the global society and also to be able to compete in this globalized era. And therefore the elements of a good teaching model must include the focus, in which every teaching model has its own focus, and then has its own syntax or steps, and then has the principle of reaction between the teacher and also the students, and how the teacher responds to the students, and then it's also give regulations on the student-teacher interactions, the kinds of supported learning media, and also each of the teaching models has a different way in affecting the student to learn. And to conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to once again tell you that model of teaching is a framework to describe the way to conduct the lessons. And that was all for my presentation. Thanks for listening and goodbye.